Hey guys, X and Shot X here.
It's Killer 1.2.
And Lucky Oblivion 7.
And we are back again with the results of our top 5 castles. Before we get onto that, next 2 weeks, we're doing it every 2 weeks now. Top 5 Christmas creations. It can be anything from like a Christmas tree to, I can't even, like Santa, anything that has to do with this time of the year, this holiday, or if you celebrate something else like Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, we don't discriminate against that. So, anything that you guys want to make, anything that you guys celebrate this time of the year, just something like that. The video will be up on Christmas Eve, so 2 weeks from now, will be the 23rd, so that'll work out perfectly. Alright, this week's results. Number 5. We have XPureNova. Now, Lucky couldn't be here for that recording, or to see that world, but he got to see the pictures of it. Only he was at work, so Chicken and I had to check it out. He had a couple of castles. Not a lot of stuff. He built it next to an NPC village. The one I liked didn't have much lava surrounding it, and it had a little Steve flag on it. The other one had like a helicopter pad that had like a little plus on it, and yeah, it had like a little American flag and stuff. So, Chicken, what are your thoughts on it? Anything you'd like to add about it?
I like the castle.
That's really generic, but alright, I'll take it. Alright.
But I can't.
Number 4. We have Sportsboy 360. Now, Sportsboy, he started work. He was one of the people that we gave a week extension on, and he didn't really have a castle. He had like He had several buildings surrounded by a wall, and
I like the carpet though.
it was pretty. It was really checkered. He had a jail. He had a small village coming up to the castle, though, what he called the castle. It had 4 towers surrounding it, so, it wasn't that bad, and it was surrounded by lava. So, he also had a redstone door at the front of it, so, I guess it kind of counts as a castle, even though there wasn't a throne room or anything like that. There wasn't a main area for, like, the king to sit. But he had a jail, and he had, like, a hospital, which I thought was funny, because it just had it was this huge building with, like, a little red plus on it, so. The armory was probably the biggest and coolest thing he had in there. He had 2 crossing arrows and 2 compasses, and he had armory on the front of it, which I wouldn't have done. But, he had some, like, big pixel art tools inside. He had a sword, all the tools you get that are diamond. And he made 2 giant chests, and you can actually go inside them, and they're full of chests and stuff. He also had some, like, random, yeah. He also had some, like, random statues popping out of the walls on the side. It was pretty cool. There's a little building at the beginning. The little village that he kind of put at the beginning kind of put him in the 4th spot. Now, number 3. A little shocking. We have FaKenT. Now, until number 2 came, we thought FaKenT was going to be number 2, because nothing was going to beat number 1. No one was going to beat number 1.
Sorry.
That's true that.
Yeah.
FaKenT
FaKenT, though, had a really big and impressive castle. It wasn't incredibly detailed, but I liked it a lot. The beginning of it, those like symbols almost made out of leaves that he put, and the fountain, those were really cool. I thought, like the entranceway into it. But then when you got inside, it was kind of blank and it was really vacant, and it was like a castle inside a castle. It was like Castleception. He had like some really high windows up there, and the throne was made out of gold, so yeah. And he also, he didn't have a working gate.
No, he didn't. He didn't really have a door. He had a giant entryway.
He had water and lava running down the sides, and he had like a red and blue, like basically like red and blue tops to all of his towers. We really liked the big globe that he made out of glass too, on the top of it. That was pretty cool. But he also had like a random house on top of it, which I didn't really understand.
He had a house on his castle.
It was just
Awesome.
I think you found a way to get up there, Lucky, but I could not find my way
Yes.
on how to get up
Yeah,
there.
you can actually get up there through the towers.
Okay, I didn't find it, but it was really cool. Not a lot of detail, but it was big, and I liked it a lot. Now, number 2, we have Voodoo for Life. Now, Voodoo, his was not as big as FaKenT's. FaKenT's was really big. But Voodoo's was small, but every single thing was incredibly detailed. And like this was like one of the last ones we also had to get in. He put a big Christmas tree in the middle of everything. And Chicken said it kept like kind of reminding him of like a Viking kind of thing, right? Like a
What? Say again?
like a Viking village, you said?
Not a Viking village. I was wrong. Reminds me
Yeah,
of a village.
you're-
I don't know what the name is.
The name of the village was Chimney.
The name of the village is Chimney Kingdom, but like the type, like what it reminded me of.
You thought it was Viking, and I told you
I know, I
no.
was wrong.
It was Nordic or
It's
Mongolian.
Nordic.
Oh, Mongolian, that's what you guys said. But it had like 2 markets on both sides. He even detailed the ground, and it had like a different pathway. He had like he even had 2 little outhouses for the for all the people, and he had like some chicken pens and stuff, and a big building, a big like longhouse for like kind of like the chief of the village almost. Moss everywhere, grass growing everywhere. So I mean, it was really cool, and the wall was also
Really detailed.
yeah, it was also all really detailed. So we could tell he put a lot of work into it. So that's what made him the second spot. And now, what I'm sure you've all been waiting for, number 1,
Yes. Yes.
Number 1.
we have Lost X Damnation. Man, this guy, he had it was massive, and it was incredibly detailed. The village at the front of it, I mean, all the houses, even the interiors, we checked them all out. They were all really detailed, even on the inside. And I love the river going through all of it, and then the overhang, kind of like the bridge going over all the water, the river running through it all. That was really cool. And then I loved the windmills. The windmills? I said meals. with the wheat. Sorry, I have like a weird like speech impediment sometimes. All the wheat had grown, and it just looked really cool when we recorded there. And what was the water? Was it a dam? Was all the water coming through on the other side? Wasn't that a dam? Pretty sure.
Yeah, it was pretty much a dam.
Yeah. And then the castle it had a working gate, and it even had like a gallows and everything. And the chandelier, I remember Lucky commented on that. It was
Very creative.
with the glass panes and everything, and even had the throne and everything we were looking for. The flags waving outside, and it's really cool. But the thing that basically put him in the first place, well, he was already in first place, but the thing that kind of even pushed it over even more was he made his own like custom mine shaft that he built like basically from scratch. Like he dug out, I'm going to assume, a hole in the ground, and he put minecart tracks everywhere and had like moving minecarts and stuff, and put ore all along the walls and made it really detailed, and it actually works too. Like he's got a minecart with a chest in it that will go down there, and you can put stuff in it and send it back up. And it was really cool how he did that. I know that's what gave basically a perfect 10 from Lucky was the mine shaft.
Yes. Yeah. Damnation, I have to tell you, man, as the guy that pretty much makes the castles for NTP, you were fucking awesome on that one.
Very impressive, indeed. But alright, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. Hopefully, though, for the next week, we will get some more submissions. I know not dogging on the first couple, but I mean, the first couple we really didn't have a lot. Like, some of you guys that we gave that extra week to didn't even keep, you stopped. And I know that with a couple of you, you probably could have beaten, like, 5th place or even 4th place, you probably could have been in the video if you like would have built on it just a little bit over 2 weeks. Because 2 weeks is a long time to build something. Normally it's a week, you know? I mean, I guess that's why we got so many submissions for the Worlds, because we had, you know, basically you guys have been working on them since the game came out. You had a pretty good thing built up. But, you know, 2 weeks, I feel like that's enough time. All the others are only a week, you know? But hopefully we'll get a lot for the Christmas creations. Don't forget, leave your, you know, your gamer tag in the comments for it if you want to submit for that. But all right, guys.
Do not feel intimidated.
Yeah.
We accept all submissions.
Yeah. Don't feel like, even if there's like maybe 10 other people, don't feel like, oh, there's no way, you know, because I feel like that's why a lot of you quit, and I know that it seems like a lot when there's like maybe 9 other people that you're competing against, but, you know, there's always that chance. Don't feel like you can't do it, you know, like he said, don't feel intimidated. But alright, guys, thanks for watching. Congratulations to all, you know, the people that made the top 5, everyone. Good luck to those who are, you know, submitting for the next one. But thank you for watching, you guys, and as always, we'll see you for the next one.